I'd like to welcome all of our Stetson University College of Law friends, families, and graduates to the Fall 2025 Graduate Celebration. I'm Ben Barrows, Dean and Professor of Law at the Stetson University College of Law. I am thrilled to have you join us for this special evening as we honor and congratulate our graduates on the incredible work that they have accomplished during their time at the College of Law. Graduates, tonight we celebrate an important milestone in your journey as you prepare to enter the legal profession. You are joining a field that has the power to transform lives and to strengthen communities. At Stetson Law, we strive to instill in our graduates a deep commitment to service and justice. We know that you will carry these values forward and make a meaningful impact on the world. Tonight, we celebrate the skills that you have honed, the challenges you have overcome, and the promise you hold as Stetson lawyers. You are and always will be a part of the Stetson family. I want to note, just on a personal note, I've been here 2.5 years, and this is my first graduation with 2 of my property students graduating. So it's very special for me, special occasion for me as well, even more special than usual. Before we continue with our formal program, I would like to recognize a few of our special guests. Howard Williams, Esquire, the president of the Stetson Lawyers Alumni Association. Jason Palmer, Vice Dean and Professor of Law. And Ann Mullins, Associate Dean for Assessment and Professional Engagement and Professor of Law. And I, of course, want to acknowledge Stacy Ray Simcox, our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, who is under the weather and is not with us today. I also want to acknowledge our faculty and staff in attendance. You serve as teachers and mentors and role models, demonstrating leadership and service every day. Your dedication inspires all of us. Now it is my pleasure to invite our president of the Stetson Lawyers Alumni Association to the podium. Please join me in welcoming Howard Williams.
Thank you, Dean Barrows. Good evening, faculty, families, honored guests, and most importantly, the remarkable class of 2025. It is a privilege to stand here today, not only to congratulate you, but to welcome you as an alum into the Stetson Law family, as the current president of the Stetson Lawyers Alumni Association. Our alumni community is comprised of more than 8,000 lawyers in the state of Florida alone. Among them are current and former attorney generals, appellate judges, federal judges, Florida Supreme Court justices, CEOs, professors, representatives, and legislators in both the state and federal levels. For some of you, the path to this moment was one you carved out on your own as a first-generation law student and soon to be lawyer. For others, it is a legacy, one that began with those who came before you and a tradition you must carry on. Whichever path brought you here, you did not walk it alone. You were supported by the people that love you, who believed in you, and who value you. So to all of them, we and you say thank you. Let me reassure you, what comes next may look exactly like you planned and dreamed of, or it may become the start of a journey better than anything you ever imagined. Whatever form it takes, embrace it. Because I am a trial lawyer and I did go to Stetson, I want to give you 3 words, because there's a rule of 3s, to carry with you throughout your legal career. Be confident, be courageous, be kind. Be confident that this law school has prepared you for what lies ahead. It has taught you IRAC, it has taught you trust in the states, hopefully. It has taught you commercial transactions, criminal procedure, but most importantly, it has taught you how to find the answer, an invaluable skill that will serve you every single day of your career. Carry that confidence with you, rooted not in arrogance, but in your hard work and your preparation. Next, be courageous. Be courageous enough to pursue that job you never dreamed that you could have. Aspire to be the next Supreme Court Justice, the next CEO, the next transformative leader in your field. Stetson and the Alumni Association will support that courage. I can tell you many of my opportunities that I've had have come from my classmates, my professors, and career services here at the school. What Stetson did for me, it can do for you. You are talented, capable, and ready. But courage grows from confidence, and confidence grows from preparation. And lastly, but certainly not least, be kind. Our profession is adversarial in nature. It can feel competitive, like a sport. Stetson teaches advocacy at its finest, but it also teaches compassion, understanding, and civility. You see these values in action when we lose a member of the Stetson Law family, as we've noted outside, when we have classmates that need support, and in countless quiet moments when we really show who we are. Carry that kindness with you, graduates, into the legal profession. Civil practice is not always civil, and family law sometimes can bring out the worst emotions in clients. So don't let a case, a client, or the cash change who you are. Be kinder than people sometimes deserve, because one day you may need to make a withdrawal of kindness, of mercy, or grace. Make sure you've made enough deposits throughout your career. So be confident, be courageous, and be kind on your journey. Those qualities will not only make you an outstanding lawyer and alum, but just outstanding people. As an alumni community, we are here for you, not just today, but throughout the years, as colleagues, as mentors, as collaborators, and most importantly, just as friends. Reach out, ask questions, seek guidance. You are not stepping into this profession alone. Be brave enough to ask for help and wise enough to know when you need it. Today, you join a lineage of graduates who have carried the name of this law school into courtrooms, boardrooms, legislatures, and nonprofits, in every corner where the law touches real lives. Now it's your turn to add to that legacy, your turn to shape what comes next. So from the Alumni Association, congratulations, class of 2025, and welcome to the profession and to the alumni family, and welcome to the future you will work to make better than you know. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Howard. This is the part of the program where we proudly recognize our graduates. Graduates, please remain seated until a Stetson staff member instructs the first person in your row to stand. Then exit your row to the left of the line in order in which you are seated after your name is called. Please step to the front to pose for a photo. We'll be down there. I would now like to introduce Vice Dean Jason Palmer to call each graduate's name. Dean Palmer.
Good evening, everyone. It's our pleasure to present to you the Fall 2025 degree candidates for the Masters of Laws in Advocacy. William B. Taylor, Jr. The Masters of Laws in Elder Law, Tommy M. Adams in absentia, Brian Andrew Crane in absentia, Naveen Kamel Zakari. The Masters of Laws in International Law, Angela Mixner in absentia. And our joint Juris Doctor, Masters of Law in Advocacy, Cami DiGiacomo. Now, it is our pleasure to present the Fall 2025 Juris Doctor degree candidates. Megan L. Bowers. Brooke Ann Cockrell. Serena Davis. Lillian Rose Duncan. Zachary Burns Fedler. Olivia Diane Longshore. Matthew Marks in absentia. Katrina Carlin Marrero. Rachel J. Miller in absentia. Dagmar Moore. Naomi Jo Carol Overland. Jeff Rabideau. Anthony Alexander Ramirez. Jessica A. Selk. Philip W. Shore, Jr. in absentia. Zoe Rachel Stern. Logan Wallen. Stephen Albert Weber. Warren Crenshaw Wood.
Hang on, just got to get the glasses back out. Much better. Congratulations, graduates, on your outstanding accomplishments. Let's give them another round of applause. In just a moment, I will welcome Professor Peter Lake, who was selected by the 2025 fall graduates to deliver the faculty address. Professor Lake is a distinguished professor of law, the Charles A. Dana Chair, and the director of the Center for Excellence in Higher Education Law and Policy. Sit down, Peter. There's a lot more here I have to say about you. He is a leading authority on higher education law and policy, a prolific author of 5 influential books and numerous law review articles. Professor Lake is a dynamic speaker, promise made, who has delivered hundreds of presentations worldwide. His thought leadership has earned national recognition, including the Alpha Chi Omega Vision Award and advisory roles with organizations such as the U.S. Department of Education and the JED Foundation. This year, Professor Lake was inducted into the Stetson University College of Law Hall of Fame. Woo! Celebrating his extraordinary commitments and contributions to higher education, he chairs Stetson's annual National Conference on Law and Higher Education and serves as Senior Higher Education Consultant Attorney with Steptoe and Johnson. Today, we are honored to welcome him as our keynote speaker, Professor Lake.
There we are. Oh, look at this. This is all here. Okay, now I'm going to apologize in advance. I have a little bit of a cold, but there was no way I was going to miss this. So if I cough and hack, I'll still try to get through it for you all. I want to bring greetings to the Stetson Law community, fellow professors, staff, administrators, alumni, and most importantly, our fantastic graduating class and their families and friends. I'm really honored to have been chosen by the students to serve as this year's December graduation celebration speaker. It really means a lot. It's been a big year for me. Thank you. So law school is about making lists and checking them twice, and today I thought I would share 6 thoughts with you. I think that's 6. I numbered them so you'll have a better sense of when this address mercifully will come to an end. Number 1, resilience. My dad graduated with an engineering degree during the Great Depression. My mom took 16 years to get her undergraduate degree from the University of Rhode Island. Graduating college after I did, they were tough. I went to college and law school after the Vietnam War in the 70s and 80s, when the big challenges were finding a white polyester suit or a toga or blue hair gel to spike your hair for a new wave rock show. You have endured incredible challenges in ways that I did not, and I respect and admire your resilience. Somehow the pandemic did not derail you. Floods and hurricanes failed to wash you out, and perhaps most of all, you survived Dead Bob's move from its original capacious location. If there ever were a nuclear war, I can count on the fact that the class of 2025 will survive to sue whoever started the war from offices at the other indestructible O'Maddies. Number 2, separation anxiety. I have a confession. I started missing you the first day of class. I've been teaching here for almost 36 years, and I know how fast law school goes by. One day, you're learning your first words, like Paul's graph, and I'm bursting with pride. The next, you're leaving me. I secretly treasured the moments during finals when you asked me all manner of questions, from things I would never test to questions such as, could you go over that negligence thingy again? I know what comes next. I'm basically in the rearview mirror, as it should be. A few of you will write to me years from now and say, I said something that changed your life or career. I will pretend to remember saying that thing. Because I love the idea that you remember me. For what it's worth, someone else probably said that to you. I just want you to know that I'm so proud of you and your accomplishments in a way that you might not fully appreciate. You're like family. I will remember you, and I have a little something odd to share. I often walk by the composite graduate class pictures, you know, the ones in the library and the hallways, and I say hello to you, and I tell you I hope you're doing well. Then somebody walks by and looks at me like I'm off my rocker talking to pictures on a wall. The looks have gotten more concerning as I've gotten older. Number 3, school's out forever. Just like Alice Cooper sang it. Who? Ask your parents. That's right, you've been in school forever. Some of your family members also went to Stetson Law, and they might have been playing My Torts tapes to you while you were in the womb. Then there was pre-K, kindergarten, grade school, middle school, high school, college, and today, graduate legal education. Some of you detoured from education to other tasks before law school, but for virtually all of you today, the time of formal education is over. It will take some adjusting to being embedded primarily in life past education. Some of us could never really leave. I'd like you to reflect on what a magnificent achievement it is to be where you are today. Throughout human history, people have struggled to get even basic education. I studied Latin for 4 years, and I'm certain that most Romans were baffled by their own written language. You not only have higher education, but rigorous graduate level training. This places you in a very rare position in human history. So few have ever reached your level of education. I urge you to own this place in history and become ambassadors for human learning and to keep learning. I think one of the best things I learned in law school was to make me feel stupider. Pretty routinely, actually. I hope you see the value in what I call natural unintelligence, NU, as the world scrambles to deploy AI. No robot could ever make enough mistakes to become a wise counselor. Jealousy. I am very, very jealous of you today. You're students, and when we waved the magic graduation wand, you became alumni of Stetson University College of Law. I just work here. I'll never have the good fortune of the extraordinary education you've received here, nor have alumni colleagues who bled and will bleed green. My law school experience was not like yours. Seeing what you learn, how you learn it, and with whom you share your learning experience, I am pure green with envy. You'll forever be part of the long green line. I've only had the privilege of cheering you from the stands. By way of example, my property teacher, who was a nice guy, incorrectly taught me that I would never need to know the rule against perpetuities. You can explain that to your friends and families, or can you? If I'd only been taught property by Dean Barrows, I might actually understand the subject. And you know I had to work in a sincere moment of sycophancy, so here it is. Sorry, Dean. That's getting you back for earlier. Number 5, welcome to the long green line. By our calculations, the long green line is now 125 years in the making. Doing math, which for me is dangerous, I've been lucky enough to work here for over a quarter of the time the law school has existed as Florida's first and best private law school. A lot has changed, but one thing remains the same: the fierce loyalty Stetson alumni have for each other and for our institution. You share more than a brand, a community. In your time here, I've urged you not to make the mistake I made in law school, treating other students as competitors. Your greatest asset that you earned with all your hard work is your place on the long green line. You will turn to alumni from every class for support, collaboration, and in many cases, partnership. And I promise you, you'll hear over and over again that you're a Stetson lawyer. You are in the best company. And that brings me to number 6. The greatest thing. Many of you know I'm a bit competitive. As I bid you farewell, I think it's important to share the greatest thing in law study, and especially the licensure process through the bar exam, as borrowed from none other than the great ancient Sumerian advocate and social justice warrior, Conan the Barbarian. For those of you unfamiliar with Conan, he was a figure created in literary fantasy in the 1930s who came to life in movies produced with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1980s. Like you, Conan was tough, adventuresome, resilient, and above all, a fearless warrior. If Conan were here today and asked, Conan, what is the greatest thing in life? I'm sure he would respond as follows: to crush students from other law schools on the bar exam, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their law professors. Please have magnificent lives and careers you so richly deserve. And remember the words of Conan as you prepare to take that bar exam. Happy holidays to you all, and congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Lake. For the record, no interest is good unless it vests or fails within 25 years of a life in being. Before we close, I want to make sure that we recognize several groups that contribute in a special way to our success as an institution and to your success as law graduates. The first group is our esteemed faculty for their commitment to legal education and the legal profession. I would like to thank our alumni who serve Stetson Law as award-winning competition team coaches, judges, exceptional mentors, and financial supporters for the College of Law. And I thank our staff and administrative team for their excellence and attention to detail. Graduates, this day is about you. To see our students develop from first-year law students to seasoned legal minds and soon-to-be attorneys is our pride and joy. It is why we exist as an institution. Families, supporters, and friends, you were there when our students needed you the most. Graduates, Stetson is a community dedicated to excellence. Stetson University College of Law was founded in 1900, 125 years old this year. We know that you will follow more than a century of tradition as lawyers and leaders who are committed to the rule of law, who transform society, who represent the values of your law school, your university, and our profession. Today we celebrate you, and from today forward, we are very proud to call you graduates and alumni of the Stetson University College of Law. Graduates, please stand one more time as we acknowledge the class of 2025. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this important evening in the lives of our graduates. We'd like to ask everyone to join us across the hall in the Mann Lounge immediately following the close of the ceremony for a dessert reception. We hope to see you there. Good night, happy holidays, and one more time, congratulations. Thank you very much.